so excited! Hey, Planty friends! I'm sorry. Hey, Planty friends, welcome back to another video. Can y'all see the background? Girl, we're in my bedroom. Now I'm like literally covering the bed because it's amazing. I gotta do laundry, but it's been a really busy day. I'm like literally, I feel so. I'm not even gonna say that I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna keep posting. Girl, I'm gonna do what I can do. Period. Like a lot of us are trying to do, but it's like the title. I have a little haul for y'all. I am so excited. Now I've been buying a lot of plants. To be really blunt, to be honest with you, I've been buying a lot of plants, but they're all yard plants, and I am so excited, you guys. That the backyard is transforming with all of my sweat. Just a lot of sweat. But in this forecast, somehow and magically here in San Antonio. Now I live like on a hill, and like it doesn't rain that much in here because like we're on a hill. My mom, when the new home, she's been getting a lot of rain, and I'm like, that must be nice. That must be nice. She had like 4 hours of like full blast on rain, and we saw it. Like we saw the dark clouds over there, and then it rained over here for like 10 minutes. Like the clouds are like, so you don't say anything. Now, okay, I went to the flea market, girl, and I bought some houseplants, and for an insane deal. I knew that flea markets do sell houseplants a lot. I got my iced coffee. I hope you do too. We got a little tea or something. I know that they sell plants, right? And that's amazing. And there was only like 3 little spots, and one of them was really shady. It was like I'm not gonna say much to it, but she was giving me nasty looks, and I was just like, I just asked for the price of this plant. And honestly, like, I'm not the kind of person, because I know it could be annoying. People are like, well, can you go lower? I don't really do that, even though I respect people that do that. Like, hey, you know, it's a flea market. Like, it's all about negotiating. That's what it's all about. But I have like a little bit of social anxiety. I'm like a little bit antisocial. What was motivating me is the food, because it was really good food, and the plants. So they told me the price, and I was like, girl, period. So here's the money. And I got some really fun plants. One of them, I got the name. I did some research, but I forgot the name because I have a really bad memory. But before we get into the haul, I missed y'all so much. I am so sorry. Now, even girl, I'm telling you, like, I've been like on pause on my social media. I do as much as I can, but I've been full blast on like working as well, doing house stuff, cleaning every day, and like doing a lot of yard work as well. Since my grandma's across the street, I help her a lot, and like I love it so much. Like I push everything to the side and I go and do it because she's an amazing person. I love her. I love my grandma so much, and she does have plans. I told her she wants to do a little tour, like she wants to share it, but she's shy. But it's doing the works. Now, some of these plants, because I got some in plugs, and those are the ones that are rare, like literally insane. Another coffee break. Every day I wake up like I spend the morning, girl, and I just move along, and I cook, I clean, I work, yard work. I cut 3 trees down. I was gonna record it, but like some people are gonna get mad. And I just water these plants. Some people will get mad that I'm cutting trees, but as I tell everybody else, these trees, I don't trust them. Like there's already 2 that got sick, and we're not gonna do that here. So I want to cut them off, and I want to grow fruit trees that do pretty good here. You know, you can do some research and you can find what grows well in your area. My zone is like 8B to 9A, so it's pretty good to grow stuff outside. And sorry, I'm so excited. And I want to grow mandarins. I have 2 lemon trees. I have pink lemonade, which is the variegated foliage, and then I have the other one, which is like a yellow lemon. I want to get the limes, which are the smaller limes. I want to get oranges. I want to get the mandarins. I want to grow pears, peaches. I'm trying to like say the names because in Spanish it's duraznos, peaches, pears. Girl, I'm trying to grow a lot of fun trees in the backyard, and obviously like I'm like organizing it as how the mature size and how I'm going to see it. So it's been super duper fun. I am thriving, but I also beat myself up because I'm not being active on YouTube and other social media. But here I am, and let's just start with the haul because this was a very long intro. So this entire set, I just finished repotting them to these new pots. Yes, they're ugly. Okay, girl, the plants don't care. It is making a mess because I just watered them, but it's fine. It's so worth it. My cousin's calling me, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Give me a second. Period. Okay, sorry. So As y'all, okay, my cousin needed a place to stay, and he was staying in my apartment. Now he's staying here with us because we have 3 bedrooms, and one's a theater room, one's the master bedroom, my boyfriend's and I, and the other one is his room. And he goes back. I'm a huge family person, y'all. Like, y'all don't get it, and I see you as family, and I miss you. Okay, so I got these. These are all acacias. And I'm at a pro, but I couldn't pass the deal. And let me tell you the price. They were $3 each without a pot. Like, I just popped them out, she put in a bag, and then she took it. But I didn't care because it was $3 each or 2 for $5. $1 discount. That's insane. So I got this one. I think it's a dragon scale, right? Yeah, please correct me because I'm not a pro. Now this is a different location. Look at the foliage. I don't know what this one is called. And I do know there's a lot of locations that look very similar, but they're not similar. So, and she told me they were different. So I don't know, but y'all let me know. Very pretty. Even then, this one is literally putting out a new leaf. The oldest leaf is turning yellow, which is pretty normal, but that's how it starts. I have these outside because it's pretty humid on our forecast, like I told y'all. We are getting... Sorry, there's a lot of ants in here. And like, yes, I just squished it in front of you. Girl, as I've been doing yard work, they be poking on me. Like, no. I hate ants now. And there's another one. I might need to do some sort of solutions to get rid of them. But yes, so yeah, it's amazing, an amazing deal. And here's the other one. This one's darker. I told you guys I did show you guys raw a lot of these plants before I repot them on Instagram. I will put some clips if I can at the end of the video, if not through, or if not, you can just go and check, girl. It's also on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. The link is below. If you see the video within 24 hours, and you can see it now. If not, it's gonna be gone. So this one is dark, and a lot of you guys will tell me the names, but I'm terrible with names. I might put a name tag. It's like, I know you guys can see it through the camera, but it's like red maroon, but very shiny. I don't know what it is, but it is beautiful. So I got, as you see, there's 3, but there was 2 for $5. And let me show you the other one. It was one of my longest wish list plans, you guys. It's a confetti stick. It's a confetti Onion. I'm sorry, this is too much. Again, caffeinated, number 2, really burned out. But at the same time, I missed you, and I just, these plants, it's just, I think hauls are so goddamn fun. And it's a flea market. I know I promote a lot of the big box stores. I'm doing my best to shop locally as well. The flea market is very local. So if you haven't gone to your flea market, go check it out. This flea market, before I get questions, is from Bandera Flea Market. If not, I'm gonna correct on the screen. I'm gonna ask my boyfriend double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Bandera Flea Market. So amazing deals, and I'm pretty sure the lady will be there. She was so goddamn sweet, and the other guy was super duper sweet as well. He seems so over it. Girl, I would be too with this heat. But this is from the same lady, and then these other 3, I'm these other 3 was from that guy. I'm pretty sure, you can correct me if you want to, but it's this one. It's like white, but it has splashes of pink. It's like, it could be cream, I don't know, but I think it's a confetti. I'm terrible with names because a lot of the Syngoniums, like every other plant, they look very similar, okay? And for me, it could be a golden pothos, or it could be a Thai constellation. I would love it equally. As long as it is not finicky with me and it thrives under my care. That's what I love about plants, when I can take care of it, when I can, and it thrives. I get that release of dopamine in my head, which is a feeling of like satisfaction and stuff like that. And it makes me happy. I mean, it feels like I'm doing something. But everybody else has their different their ways of reasonings why they love plants, but that's mine, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate. But she's right. Now this is really, really big, but at the same time it isn't terracotta, so it will dry. The reason why you don't want to put a small plant in a bigger pot like this, like how I did it, it's because, and there was like a little plugs, it's because it will stay moist for way too long. Now this is going to be outside. Coffee break. 2 big ones. This will be outside, and it will dry out a lot fast. I live in San Antonio, Texas, and it dries like crazy. I have to water my, I'm not even gonna say that because I might get canceled, but sorry, it's because I'm like using pumpkin spice in my coffee now. I know I get my moments was like a weird aftertaste, but it's whatever. So yeah, that's the reason why. But again, they're gonna be outside with a lot of wind, a lot of heat and humidity. So I think this is fine, and it will grow like crazy. Syngoniums grow like crazy. So I know that it's gonna do good in this. I'm 1000% sure. They're not so finicky as some other like delicate plants. I just got these pots in the backyard. That's a whole different rant. But there was a really, really sweet guy that I was talking to, and he knew that I love plants. So he gave me a lot of pots when I was here the second time. And there's a store here, which is why you can see like spider webs, because like they were still in the bags. But yeah, I'm like growing so many plants. I'm so excited. I noticed that one of my biggest favorite plants, you guys, it's canna lilies. My cousin came, but I love canna lilies. I love them. I love them. Okay, next one. I don't know the name of this one. We're gonna freak out with the price. Guess how much this was. Guess, girl. I'm gonna give you some time to guess. It was $15. Now somebody might be like, that's pretty decent. But for me, I've never seen this plant, and it's so big, and it has babies. Oh my back, it's heavy. It has babies. I love it. I'm gonna leave it outside, Abby. But when it's winter, I want to put it back inside and give it some really, really good grow light because it's succulents and it appreciates a lot of light, indirect light. But it is insane. I think it's called. See, no, it's fine. Everybody needs to know that you have a car. I am in shock. No, I already propagated with this plant so I can get to my mommy and my granny. I'm so excited. I think it's called Burritos Ear. Burros Oreja. It looks like it a lot. So you guys can probably correct me. Please do. I am not an expert at plantitas. I'm still learning. It's just way too many plants to like, and I know you have a bad memory like me. It's kind of hard. Now this one's literally insane for $15. It is just so, my back. It's just so stunning. I'm like obsessed. Y'all, don't underestimate your flea markets like I did. And if y'all gone to the flea market and you got some good stuff, let me know what you got. I need to know. I told my boyfriend, and also I did get some other stuff. I got this thing to make salsa. It's like a rock thing. You go like that. I'm like, oh my god. I'm releasing my inner Latina. I'm releasing my inner Mexican roots. I love it. I'm gonna start making homemade salsa. I wish I can give you some, but you know how this works. Now another coffee break, but that's literally insane. And I think my grandma has one already, but I don't want to take her plants. I know she will give it to me within a heartbeat, or like that. I know my grandma, but at the same time, I want to be twins. So, we do gift each other a lot of plants. We trade a lot of I know. We trade. We're not even just trading. If she wants a plant, she gets it. I'm like, take it, girl. Or if she has a plant, I'm like, well, that's pretty. She'll offer, and I just take it. But we give each other a lot of cuttings and stuff like that. So next one, it is a snake plant, and don't tell me. Every area is different, but I've never seen this snake plant in the big box stores. Okay, no me digan. Don't. I just know it's gonna be one person. I see it everywhere in Lowe's. Okay, girl. Don't kill the party. Look at this thing. Ooh. The pot that I was in, it was very root bound to the point where there was like a hole in the bottom. There was a whole massive plant just like this coming out of it. I have it outside. I was not gonna bring it because I would have way too many plants inside and they're dripping water. I don't want to make more mess. But girl, and I think I put in this because this is all I had on the front porch, but I have some bigger ones in the backyard. I might get a bigger terracotta pot, repot it again before it settles in this one. And it's a snake plant. They're very hardy. It will not stress out that much. Sorry, it's because I'm scared that I might. Because the next plant I'm gonna show it to you, the berries are very toxic, but the flowers are pretty though. So this snake plant is so pretty. It's like a small miniature snake plant, I believe. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna Google it. I am insanely excited. I love snake plants. If I don't have a snake plant, if I don't have it, I'm gonna get it. I'm trying to collect every snake plant in the world that I'm allowed to collect. But and that was $8. This, not with the terracotta. It was like on a black pot. But before I repotted it, it was $8. All of this. Girl, that's just insane. I know that's not that cheap. It was a steal, but for me, It's a plant that I don't have. It's speaking to me. I love snake plants. I don't have it. And it's huge, super healthy. So many babies. Some people would divide it, but I like the lush look. For $8? Like, that's crazy. Now the next one, it's the from the same guy. This is from the girl. She was super duper sweet. She had okay, a lot of the plugs that she had, they were like she had the pink striped calathea or the pen striped calathea, calathea verfolia. She had so many calatheas, so many ferns, but I had a lot of them already, or I had them before and I never liked them. But insane, like she had so many good. She had baby little, like they were all like little plugs. Silver sword philodendron. Now obviously they got really cheap now, but like even then 4 months ago, a lot of us would have been like you know what I'm saying? Like that's literally insane. She had all the little tiny baby like ficuses or tinikis. I was like, oh my god, like I was this close on getting it so I could put it in a cute little terracotta pot and I can watch it grow. But I already have one in the backyard. So yeah, okay. This last one, I think it's called golden berry. I forgot what it's called, but I did Google it, but I forgot. It's an outdoor plant, and I am super duper excited. Look at this. The berries are toxic. Now, if you, I can smell them. I'll be fine. I mean, if you don't see this video, then obviously something happened. But from what I read, you cannot digest these, and it's very toxic for kids and stuff like that. But a lot of my cousins really, they're more. My cousins don't go to the backyard. They're more like inside, like they like to play the video games and use the TV. So I'm fine. And I'm very loud and clear. Like I tell them, like, don't touch that plant, cause I'll be the last thing you do. But like honestly, look at those flowers. Supposedly the guy told me that it's like a bush, and he gets like that. It says 6 to 8 feet tall and wide. And because that's whenever I buy plants for outside, you guys, and I'm so excited to show you the backyard, all the work and money that I put into it. I'm so excited. I like, girl, I have all the sorry, oh my god, I'm telling you, I have this kind of lily obsession that I need all the varieties. They just see so good. But see, this one is beautiful. They look like small little lemons, and I think this will be so goddamn cute. Maybe not in in a real actual terracotta pot, but a plastic pot that gives out terracotta vibes. Why it tastes like that? That would like literally be the cutest thing ever, like on an outdoor table. Cause it looks like lemon. It's just so cute. And yeah, so and then I read, and he was pretty accurate. It is a pretty massive bush, but it's in from zone 10. Like that's where it gets really, really massive. If you're lucky, like since I'm in zone 8B through like 9A, maybe if I use like those like winter protecting colchas, like sheets, then maybe it will last me longer. And that's what I'm planning to do with a lot of my plants. Like it's gonna look like crazy in my backyard and the front yard. I'm gonna put a lot of them in those sheets, and any pots that if they're in containers, I'm gonna put them in the garage. I'm gonna do everything I can to protect them. I mean, even then, whenever I buy plants, you guys, I always try to see how cold it can handle. I want perennials, not annuals. I need to know the dimensions, the height, and the width, because I like to put plants, and now it's like future proof. Like I don't want it to be over covering or gapping with another plant. I design everything like by its size and how I want to see it. Like I try to see it now so it doesn't look so bad, as well how it's gonna look within 6 months, 4 months, in 1 year, you know. And also another big thing for me that I'm looking for is things for the pollinators, like butterflies and hummingbirds. And I've been my hard work is I have only been here, it's about to be 2 months, and I'm already seeing every day. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, Anita, I get my little coffee and I go to the backyard and I see like usually like usually I say like an hour. I usually see like 1 to 3 hummingbirds and like 5 to 7 butterflies, or like 3 or 7 butterflies. The most I've seen was 7 butterflies in 1 hour. Insane stuff. And I know a lot of y'all see hummingbirds and butterflies, but I never saw an apartment. So in my apartment, And just seeing that makes me super duper happy. I also bought some bird houses. I mean, bird food. I haven't bought bird houses yet, but I bought some bird feeders, and they're just so good. I love birds. I love nature. I don't like the wasps, but I saw this cute little thing on Facebook that wasps are like friendly friends, but they just want some extra space. So as long as you don't bother the wasp, they won't bother you. And whenever I see a wasp, I just turn the other direction. But I do respect what they do, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have our coffee, we wouldn't have our fruits, we wouldn't have a lot of the produce that we buy, you know, now. So it's very important that we put some stuff for the pollinators. I know this channel is about houseplants, but if you live in Texas, lantanas are amazing. They're very heat tolerant. Canna lilies are great, but I noticed that lantanas, they get crowded with bees and butterflies. So, and I got the yellow one, I got the red one, I got the white one, and I got the one that has like different colors. And I'm trying to get the other ones too. And I also know that you can propagate them. So once these develop, because they're still kind of small. And as you guys saw the other haul that I had. Oh, that's it by the way. So if you guys want to leave, you guys can leave. But those who want to stay, I got a little more stuff to say. Once they develop, and maybe next year they can be a little bit more decent size, I would love to propagate all the colors that I have and sell them super duper cheap, so everybody else can have some really heat tolerant, drought resistant, amazing for pollinators plants. You can get them at the big box stores, but a lot of the ones that I got like different colors was from like Rainbow Gardens, which was a local nursery. And as well, I have given a lot of plants to my mom already, because I've been that's the first thing I did. I was propagating plants that I like so I can have more. It's a lot easier and it's cheaper to fill in your yard when you can propagate plants that you have outside and make more of them. And I give a lot to my mom and to my grandma, and I'm excited to see what happens in this house within 1 year. And I'm super excited to take you guys along and show y'all. Don't look at the dirty bag. I will give you guys a houseplant tour. And the living room, the kitchen, and all that kind of good stuff. And as well, maybe like in a garden tour outside. This channel is not about that tea, but I know maybe a little bit of y'all, like maybe like 10% would want to see that. And I might just do it for y'all. So that's what's been going on. Thank you so much for joining me onto this new video. I literally need to edit a sponsor video that I have, and I don't even know. Whenever you creators your sponsors, like you can make the video, you gotta edit, and you gotta send it for approval, which I haven't done yet. So I need to do that, and I need to find out if they like it. If they don't, then David doesn't get a sponsor. But I'm very, very excited to like take you guys along this crazy sponsor journey. And now we're in spring fall, so this heat is out every now and then, but it's not as bad as before. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I love y'all so goddamn much. Sending y'all positive vibes, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.